Yeah, ratings. This is garthrs, the tireless adventure, another episode of StarMade. Yes. Been doing a little bit of work on the station. Let me just get over here to the build block because I'm sprinting. I'm also in space without a helmet. That's how BA I am. I don't need oxygen. That's for wusses. Anyway, all right. So I've been doing a little bit of work. Not a whole lot of work, but a little bit. Effectively, what I've done is gone in here and put some doors up and some gravities in there. Put these two things up on the top there. Got a little bit of an elevator, goes upsy downsies. It's actually kind of slow. It's not horribly fast. I didn't want it to go too fast, but you hit the button, skadoosh, like that, and it goes up, and it goes up pretty well. Oh, come on. There we go. Goes up like this, all the way up to right here. Oh, whoa, wow. Goes way up here. I thought it was a whole lot further, a lot closer, I mean. And when it gets up here, I have the circuitry down there. And I hit this button, and if it's up, it sends it down. If it's down, it sends it up. Whatever. Both these buttons do the same thing. Like if you're down at the bottom and you hit the button, when this is up here, it'll go down. If it's in transit, it'll do nothing. Say, bloop. It's the same exact circuit. It's pretty simple. It's just I got a detector up here to see if it's up. If this is lit, it'll do the down. If that bottom one is lit, it'll do the up. If neither one of those are lit, it'll do nothing. So it's pretty cut and dry. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Yeah. All right. And then I have my little hidey hole. This is where I'm going to be doing a majority of my being awesome. This has got some aesthetic shield blocks and some factory enhancers and stuff for my massive factory system. Look at it. Just I'll go like this so you can see it all at the same time. It's amazing. Wow. It's like 4 or 5 blocks there. Look at that. It's amazing. And then over here we have all this new stuff. All the stuff sorted out. We got weapons and supports and systems and effect and factory storage and capsules and lavas and stations and dirts. And then at the very end we have weird stuff. Like this. It's just weird. Anyways, yeah, I used the new sorting system that they have on this, which is actually pretty stinking alright. You go in here, get out of the way. I don't care if it's open. And you change items to pull, and you can add a category. Like, I want to change, give me all, whatever, let's go all the way down here. I want all manufacturing resources. And then I just pull 8 of them. Boom. And it'll add every single one of those. So we just clear all those pulls. And because I don't want any of that stuff in there. Did any of it get in there? It did not. And then each one of these is hooked up to those right there. And then if you come up here to this, this one is connected to these 3 and sometimes that. But one of those down there will pull from this. So basically, when I stop here, I just unload my goods, and it'll send it downstairs for me, which is all well and good. And then this is connected to those. So all I got to do is turn off the pull on this one, and it'll actually pull this stuff up as it needed. It's also connected to everything down here, I believe. Yeah, so it's connected to all of these. So anytime I want to build anything, it automatically go get it if it doesn't have it in its thing. This one, not so much. It's not connected to anything. I've been working on a new miner design because I took the pill salvager apart because I didn't want it anymore. So let's jump in here and I'll show you what I've got going on so far with this one. It's very basic, very minimalistic, very small. It's designed for very... it's still in the build block. I was like, why am I flying through it? You're not supposed to be able to fly through it. I can show you my limo. Look at this limo. It is amazing. I love it. The downside is I made it a little bit too big. So effectively what I have to do, let's get in here. It's got a wet bar. It's got a wet bar. Look at this. It's pretty epic. It's pretty epic. It's awesome. It's not missiles, for the record. In case Robin Shield is watching. That's actually to call the misses. That's if I want to talk to my old lady, that's what I push. And over here, this is not a radar jammer. It's a jammer. It makes jams and preservatives. These are my 2 escorts, sometimes known as bodyguards, because, you know, it's a rough universe out there, and I need to have those guys. And there's lots of room for storage back here, like if you need to, like, put a body in not a body, but if you need to, you know, do something and put things in things, there you go. I mean, it's got storage. That's good. I mean, that's there, and that's positive. And then we come over here, and we sit on this. Okay. And then we can drive. If you sit on the seat, you can't reach it. So that's why I sit here. Whatever. I don't care. I want to fly. All right, so 6. You fly from the driver's side, which I think is pretty epic. It's got everything it needs. It's so epic. We got radar jammer on. I got my freaking overdrive effect. I got my jump drive. I got, you know, if I want to call the old lady, I can do it from right here. It's all good. It's actually it's been a lot of fun to kind of play around with this smaller build. I don't usually do these because I don't have the skill set for them. And I need to put a camera down on that thing in the bottom. Actually, instead of doing that, let me just hit this button. Then I'll jump out. Let me stand up. And then we'll go out here and I'll show you the bottom. Because the bottom has the jump drives. I kind of make it look like hover whatevers, and then you got the aesthetics there. It's got tail lights. Oh, it's got tail lights, bro. These are just molding. Those are not anything dangerous whatsoever. Just molding. And there's got the headlights with the grill and the big engine, the breather in the front. It's pretty epic. I'm liking it. It's a thing. It's a thing, and I'm definitely happy with it. It turned out a lot better than I thought it would. You can also, like, let me just sit down here again. Alright. You can also go to the camera, which is in the front. If you don't like your viewpoint, you can always change it, which is probably what I need to do here. Yeah. Bam! What? And then we can get out. If you're setting down when you get out, you're setting down again. If you're not setting down, you pop out up top here. So that's why I set down. You pop out right here. Whoop, like that. So that's how that is. That's how that is. Now we can go over here and check this out. Do a little bit of walking. Do the space walk, which is always fun, you know, because space is a lot of fun to walk in. I really love this hologram feature. I love it. I love it so much. Now, it's a pretty flat in a lot of places, but I'm going to spruce it up. What I want it to look like is a freighter. I want it to look like a freighter. So that's what I'm going for, kind of a big, blocky thing here. Let's have a seat on our... Back up. Okay, and then we just get in here. And then we can go into the build mode. And kind of what I was shooting for was something big and blocky that's almost like it's attached to the harvesting unit, which I still got to fill in some business down here. I got some thrusters, probably going to beef those up just a little bit because they feel a little small. I got some missile tubes that are homers. They home in on the enemies. There's 70 total, 10 blocks of 7. We got the 2 things in the thing there, and then I'm gonna put some more missiles, not missiles, but damage beam things over here. I'm gonna put a couple of anti-missile turrets on here, and then on the top here, I'm gonna have basically a pretty big turret. It's gonna be like a dual cannon. It's gonna be pretty nice. I like it. I'm excited about it. A lot of stuff done. I've had a lot of time to play, but not a lot of quiet time to record. I think I pretty much said that in my video yesterday with the Craft the World Return, episode 24 or some crap like that. Also made these. I totally forgot about that. I replaced my turrets. These swivel back and forth this way on this one, and then the arms turn up and down on this one. And all these little blocks right here I've added so that it turns faster. So that's pretty much what they're for. And it does a pretty good job. I mean, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but I didn't really do for that. It's got homing missiles in there as well. So it'll fire a homing missile like every 10 seconds, and then it fires these pretty much every other second. So it's pretty good. It's pretty alright. Definitely worked out for me. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with this section yet. I really haven't. And I've read all your guys' feedback on this section right here with like suspension bridge things. I see a lot of good stuff in the comments, and for that I am, you don't know how grateful I am. I haven't had any time to do anything with it, but I have noted it, and it has been written down in the annals of history of you guys being helpful yet again, which I just cannot say thank you enough for. That is pretty much the best thing ever. So I don't know if we can still do it. But anyways, what I'm going to do here is each one of these little rooms is going to be a bunk room. It's going to be a crew of 6, or a crew of 4, sorry. As a crew of 4 with 2 passengers. Usually one of them is probably going to be augment crew or reserve crew or something like that. Maybe an additional pilot or engineer or something. And then we're going to have like a little kitchenette area right here, and then 2 little shower bathrooms. Probably a shower room over here and a toilet room over here. One for pooping and one for washing yourself afterwards. But you got to streak through the kitchen to get there. Alright, that's good planning. Sound planning on my part. Poop, run to the kitchen, wash off. Just like that. It's pretty alright. So this is coming along pretty well. Now one thing I want to show you on the inside here. We'll just go in right through here. You guys can see there's some room left in here. And I've done a lot with power, and I'm still going to do even more. I do have 473 regen per tick, or 3,000 regen per tick, which is not bad. It's not horrible. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. And I think I have somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 million in the power. Let's look here. Go to the ship, entity structure, power, tank system. I believe I have 1 group. I've made all this with 1 group, and I've got just shy of 4 million in there. Not too shabby. I do need to add a whole bunch of mass enhancers. I only have like, well, I guess 0. I could have swore I used them. Oh, I used them in a previous build. But you can use them for, Drakkar taught me this. I love it. It's brilliant. You come down here, get these mass enhancers right here, and let's say we need air vents in the kitchen. So we take this one and we put this here, and then we take this one and we put this there. It looks like air vents. They look like air vents. I love it. Then we do also have the little faux fan right here now. Actually, even the decorative fan even moves and stuff. But I don't like the way it looks. You know what I mean? It looks dangerous. It looks like it'd suck you up in and chew you up and spit you out. So I'm not a big fan of the decorative fan. You see what I did there? Oh God, I'm amazing. Not for real though. Just playing. I mean saying. Anyways, so I got my 2 universal dockers here, one on the left, one on the right. Got this thing in the front, which really does nothing. It's absolutely nothing. And I got this green color is a Bistine charged crystal. If you come to the back here, it looks like... Alright, hold on, my boss is on the phone. I'll be right back. Fired! No! Oh, I don't have a job anymore. I need you to buy all my videos. YouTube me up. No, I'm just kidding. He was giving me some information about tomorrow, which is completely unimportant. Alright, so, I can't even remember what I was talking about. But this green section in the back here, I think that's what I was talking about. That is basically the Bistine charged crystals on the other side of some alloy mesh, or metal grill, I should say. It hides the texture of the charged crystal, but maintains the color, which I think is pretty cool. I like the green. I'm sticking with the green because green, if you recall, is the color of the Salvager. It's green, right? You see what I'm doing there? And the jump drive, which is kind of incorporated here, aesthetically anyways, right there, look at that. Ooh, it's pretty. It's got all kinds of movies things on it. It's all movies and junk. And of course we have the missiles here, but they're not green. Don't quote me on that. What are we doing here? Why is that leaking through? It's a thing. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. Yeah, there's a little bit of room up front here. Not a lot of room, but a little bit for more systems and stuff. All kinds of room for activities. All kinds of room for activities. I could put a whole lot more power in there. Probably cap it up to about 5 million. The problem is, it's 2 seconds per million recharge. And every single one of these units of shield takes 10 units of energy to replace. So like right now my shield is 26,000. which means it'll take 260,000 energy to refill it. But I can only do 1,837 per second. So I definitely need more rechargers. But once again, that's 18,000 energy per second. So I believe we can handle a whole lot more. I think we can handle somewhere upwards of about probably 5K, like 5K shield regen per second. We should be fine. It still allow me to do all my weapons and junk like that. I don't think that's going to be too bad. I think I'd rather be alive than dead. So shields are kind of important. It's not like this game will actually kill me, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of stuff working on here. A whole bunch of stuff. Hopefully the next couple of episodes that we're going to get out of StarMade are going to be very specific to one thing. I don't like doing update videos. Not that I don't want you guys to know what I'm doing. I'm not like a secret agent. I mean, if I was a secret agent, I wouldn't be able to tell you. But it's not like I don't want you guys to know what I'm doing. It's just that I'd rather do an actual episode like today we're going to work on blah, and tomorrow we're going to work on blah. Not just like catching you up. This is what I've been doing while I haven't been recording. While I've been cheating on you with no one. Garth, you're a nut. Thank you. Thank you very much. And one of my commenters finally did it. HK40, I believe his name is. He said, it looks like a big cat. Like a puma. And I said, you mean like the shoe company? And if anybody knows where that's from, put it in the comments below. What is the next line? Okay? What is the next line? Or you can quote anything in that whole like 5-minute segment. What is the next line? Do you know where it's from and what comes next? Like a puma. You mean like the shoe company? Okay. Just figure it out for yourselves, amongst yourselves. It's your homework assignment. Homework assignment, comments below where that's from, and give me a line from that section. Your favorite line from that section. I love that section. It's my favorite section. I like saying section because it sounds a little bit like sex. Whatever, dude. Alright, also, I wanted to get your guys' opinion on something. And I'm pretty sure, actually, I can't initiate a wave because there's something wrong with the wave system right now. Like last time I initiated a wave. What is that? Last time I initiated a wave, I got one of these just floating out there. It was like, it doesn't have any power of its own, so it was just floating. It was like, ah! That was it. That's what it did. It spawned in and just started chewing on its own shoulder. I don't even know what's going on. And as you can see, there's been some damage done to Sven's dock here. I'm sorry, Sven, but I can't dock you anywhere. And you took some damage. I think I put this stuff on here, so you should be good. Your part is just right here, and it's not really that bad. You can barely see it if you don't look at it at all, so you can't even see it. So it's not that bad. It's not as bad as you think, Sven. I'm sorry. Yeah, so what I want to get your guys' input on. Now, I've been talking about the suspension bridge here. Yeah, that's all fine and well and good. But there's going to be a building right here. And I wanted to know what you guys thought of a pre-customs area, like a duty-free shop. What kind of stuff would you want to see for sale in a spaceport / repair section? Like if you're stranded here and you're coming to my shop for repairs, obviously, and you're going to be hanging out for a little bit, you're always going to spend that time doing something. Hopefully you're spending your money, and that's what I want you to do while you're here. Spend your money. That makes me happy. What would you like to see in this area? A couple of shop ideas. Put them in the comments below. That would help me out a great deal. I've got an idea for 2 already. I'm going to keep those a secret, though, because I literally am a secret agent. You're going to have to just wait and see. But I already got an idea for 2 of them. What I need is 4 more shops. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the best 4 suggestions. And by best, I mean my definition, not yours. Anyway. And I'll incorporate those ideas into the little 6-shop grouping that I'm going to do right here. I'm really excited to hear what you guys have to say. Super duper excited. On the way out, I tell you what we're going to do is we are going to totally go for a ride in our limousine, and we're going to call the old lady. We're going to call her on the way out, and you guys can say, "Awesome! It's a great job, Garth. You did awesome." It's a little bit long, but it's supposed to be long because it's a limo. Were you paying that attention? That didn't make any sense. Were you not paying attention? That's what I meant to say. I still need to finish my robot in that. I'm just like all over the place. It's like I have attention deficit disorder or something. Ironically, I do. So, there you go. I got all this luxurious seating over here. Sitting on the console. Can't sit here. What about there? Alright, now I'm sitting. Bam, what? Let's get in here. I want to look out of my freaking bodyguard's eyeballs. That's how we're gonna do. Let's go shoot something. I mean, call the old lady. I gotta turn on this radar jammer. I mean, peanut butter and jelly jammer. And preservatives. I keep giving away my my things. I shouldn't do that. I can't shoot that. That's important. This is not important. Let's call the old lady. And then we'll quit it. There we go. Alright. Here we go. We're going to do it. We're going to shoot this thing. I mean, call the old lady. Power failure. Recovered kind of nicely. It doesn't have enough for 2. That's disgusting. Oh, man. Bam. That's not too... Oh, I like that, though. Because now I have 2 cooldowns. That's pretty sweet. But they're very long. Yeah, it's not super fast. I definitely probably want to fix that. Definitely, probably. Come on. One more shot. I'd like to give them both barrels, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. We'll just give them 1 barrel. Because this is how we do. Bam. Give it to me. Let's see how much damage we did on that. Probably not a lot. These missiles are not very beefy. But they do home. That's all that matters. I can harass you long enough for my super slow limousine to get out of Dodge. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna hit this. We're gonna hit it. That's not horrible. That's a nice little chunk. Oh, look at that, Bastine. Ooh, gotta get it. Where's that Fertikine? One of the 2. Pretty nice, man. All right. All right, you guys get out of here. I got things to do. And it's freaking... It's hot in this room. I turned the fan off to record because it's very loud. So now I need to go turn the fan back on before I have some kind of conniption fit and pass out. I don't think you guys want me to pass out, so... I don't think you're... Do you? I don't know. Do you want to pass... Do you want me to pass out? I mean, it sounds like something that mean people would want. I don't think you're mean people. I think you're great people. I don't care what I read on the internet. You guys are awesome. Not that there's bad things about you on the internet. I mean, there might be. I don't know. I don't have the internet memorized yet. I'm close. I'm like up to M. But new stuff hits every day, so that's kind of a pain in the butt for me. Every day. Every day. New stuff. You know how hard it is to memorize the internet when there's new stuff every day? Oh, look at that park job, man. It's like I have my license or something. Awesome. All right, get out of here. I got things to do.